vertically challenged here. Good evening, everyone. It is an honor for me to be with you tonight. It looks absolutely beautiful. Each and every one of you do as well. I have had the privilege of emceeing all but 2 of the Pinnacle Business Award galas since this event began back in 2005. Can you believe how many years this has been going on? I think this is the most beautiful, though. It looks gorgeous. It is always a favorite time for me to be here and to spend time with you. And I truly enjoy learning about the remarkable businesses and business people that make up the fabric of our great community. The Pinnacle Awards provide us with the opportunity to celebrate something that is often taken for granted, a strong business community. And we rarely take time to stop, think about, and be grateful for the many businesses that drive our region's economic prosperity. While the Pinnacle Awards only allow us to recognize just a couple dozen businesses or business people each year who are making our region a better place to live, they are representative of thousands of other businesses throughout the area that enable us to enjoy such a fantastic quality of life here in East Tennessee. That quality of life has not gone unnoticed, as Forbes recently named Knoxville the 5th most affordable city in America, and last year identified Knoxville as the 2nd happiest place in America to work. Rankings such as these, yeah, that deserves a round of applause. I would agree with that. Rankings such as these help motivate the Chamber to continue striving to reach a goal it set back in 2010 to make Knoxville America's best business address. Now, in order for us to achieve this lofty goal, we must have diverse businesses of all sizes operating at a high level of proficiency to be businesses of excellence. And that is why we are gathered here tonight, to recognize businesses and business people who are helping this community achieve greatness through what they do on a daily basis. We will be recognizing 7 businesses and 3 business people this evening with awards. It may sound cliche, but while only 10 winners will be recognized, simply being named a finalist is a true achievement. A record number of more than 220 nominations were submitted for this year's Pinnacle Awards, and the Chamber Board of Directors, they had a very difficult time narrowing it down to the 24 finalists who are in the room tonight. Before we proceed with the awards portion of the program, we would like to recognize the sponsors for tonight's event. Tonight certainly would not be possible without the strong corporate support and assistance of many of Knoxville's greatest companies, and we would like to recognize some of them tonight. BB&T, Caris Healthcare, the Greater Knoxville Business Journal, News Talk 98.7, Bandit Lights, Sound Ventures, and Prestige Tuxedo. The Chamber would also like to recognize DMG Bluegill, the official software provider for the Pinnacle Awards. Bluegill's show of hands software system allows all the nomination, application, and judging processes to be managed online. Thank you to DMG Bluegill for providing this service. Let's give them a round of applause. They all deserve it for making this a lovely night. And finally, we would like to thank you all for your support of the 2014 Pinnacle Business Awards. And with that, it is time to move on to the presentation of our awards. The first category of the night is the Impact Award, which is presented to a non-charitable business that displays a commitment to making East Tennessee a better place to live through the development and support of community projects or programs. This award is presented by Publix and Joe Prestigiacomo. Okay, Joe, I am sorry, wherever you are, but come on up here because you're going to help me present this award. Joe Prestigiacomo. Past winners of this award include First Tennessee, Pilot Flying J, Knoxville News Sentinel, Goodies, Food City, U.S. Cellular, Covenant Health, Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, and Radio Systems Corporation. And the finalists for the 2014 Impact Award are Alcoa Incorporated, Celebrating its 100th year in Blount County this year, Alcoa Incorporated has played a major role in the lives of thousands of East Tennesseans over the span of that time. To commemorate its centennial anniversary, Alcoa donated 7 lots valued at more than $100,000 in Blount County to the Habitat for Humanity program. More than 100 employees donated their time and their talents to help in the Habitat building projects in 2013. Additionally, the company donated $300,000 in grants from its foundation to 10 local nonprofit organizations in Blount, Knox, and Sevier counties. Employees volunteered an equivalent of 47 40-hour work weeks to local organizations during the company's annual month of service, which was in October. Copper Cellar Restaurants. Since its inception 30 years ago, the Copper Cellar family of restaurants is focused not only on serving East Tennessee, but making East Tennessee a better place to live. The organization has initiated, supported, and participated in countless programs since 1970. Programs that Copper Cellar has most recently benefited include Making Strides for More Birthdays and the Empty Stocking Fund. All 17 restaurants also provide complimentary meals to veterans on Veterans Day, as well as being actively engaged in several green business practices. Gerdau. Located in the middle of the Lonsdale community for more than 110 years, Gerdau took the bold step of surveying its neighbors in 2006 to determine their most pressing issues. Well, since then, the steel manufacturers become fully immersed in the neighborhood, created the Lonsdale Community Action Advisory Committee, and started identifying many opportunities for enhancing the quality of life in that community. Lonsdale Elementary School has been a big beneficiary of Gerdau's altruism. For more than 10 years, employees have hosted a holiday gathering for the 400 students, and in 2013, that company donated bicycles to the school for any student with perfect attendance, and it also sponsors 2 AAU basketball teams for 8th and 9th graders. And the winner is Copper Cellar Restaurants. Copper Cellar Restaurants' impact on the Knoxville area has been felt for decades. Beginning in the 1970s, the Copper Cellar family has been involved in a number of ways to improve the community it calls home. Most recently, the restaurant group helped raise more than $33,000 for the American Cancer Society's Making Strides for More Birthdays, which provides funds to help local people battling breast cancer. With more than half of its workforce being female, the program is near and dear to the hearts of the entire Copper Cellar family. The company's involvement in the Knoxville News Sentinel Open's 19th hole helps raise money for the Empty Stocking Fund, which provided more than 10,000 food baskets and gifts for 3,000 underprivileged children during the 2013 holiday season. And last, but certainly not least, Copper Cellar Restaurants provided more than 3,000 complimentary meals to veterans this past Veterans Day at a cost of approximately $40,000. Here to accept the award on behalf of Copper Cellar Restaurants is Bart Fricks, Chief Operating Officer.
Wow, thank you. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the other nominees. They are very deserving of the award, and I know we all appreciate their outstanding efforts to make our community a better place to work. Thanks to everyone for this very prestigious honor. On behalf of the over 1,300 employees of the Copper Cellar family, I'd like to thank the Chamber, the nominating committee, our partners, our families, Rick Laney, my wife Marty, and special thanks to Mike Chase for starting such a great company. We are very humbled to receive this award from such a great organization as the Knoxville Chamber of Commerce, which represents over 2,000 businesses, and their mission to drive regional economic prosperity is appreciated by all those they represent. The Copper Cellar has been involved with this community for nearly 40 years. We've never sought the attention for our involvement, so it's especially humbling to be recognized. Our recent efforts with the Knoxville Open, breast cancer awareness, Veterans Day, and the University of Tennessee are really small contributions in the community. Our real efforts, focus, and involvement have been with the tens of thousands of people in nearly 40 years that have sought and secured employment at the Copper Cellar. Many still currently work with us, and many have gone on to do bigger and better things. In fact, now we were actually seeing some of our old employees' children work for us nowadays. So one of our most basic goals that we have in our company is to be a great place to work. By providing opportunities to our people, that's our real impact. Our people are our greatest ambassadors, and they enable us to turn around and do these things with the community. So special thanks to our people. Thanks again to the Chamber, and thanks to everyone in attendance tonight. We really appreciate it.
The next award we are presenting is the Innovator Award, sponsored by Sword & Shield Enterprise Security. And I would like to ask John McNeely of Sword & Shield if he would join me on the stage to make this presentation. Knoxville is the heart of Innovation Valley. Our area is fortunate to be able to capitalize on the amazing science and research happening at the University of Tennessee and in Oak Ridge. These intellectual endeavors feed business here and make Knoxville a truly unique place to live and to work. And with that in mind, it is fitting that we honor businesses that capitalize on our region's innovative spirit. The Innovator Award is given to a business that has developed a new technology, innovative product or service, or applied a business system or service in an innovative way. These companies are helping to make Innovation Valley a recognized location for new technologies and new ways of thinking. Past winners of this award are CTI Molecular Imaging, Radio Systems, NukeSafe, Molecular Pathology Laboratory Network, UT Battelle, Shod Companies, Tracklock, Aquachem, and Wampler's Family Sausage. And the 2014 finalists are Choice Spine. Choice Spine designs, develops, and markets and medical devices specifically for spinal applications. Servicing orthopedic and neurosurgeons, the company's products are used in a variety of spinal surgeries, including spinal fusions, deformity, trauma, and various other procedures. The goal of Choice Spine is to design and make a product that is centered on patient care, not to cut corners to save money. The other primary goal of the company is to design instruments and implants that make surgeons more efficient. Choice Spine plans to launch 7 new products in 2014. Functional Pathways. Dan Knorr started Functional Pathways in 1995 with 5 employees working out of his home. Well, today, the contract therapy services company employs more than 2,500 people in 17 states. The company developed its own proprietary software, RightTrack, to communicate patient progress with physicians and family members via automated email updates. The system is easy to use and allows therapists and managers to quickly establish a patient's goals and track progress toward those goals during the course of treatment. Gigmark. Parker Frost has transformed an idea he had in 2007 to create an interactive flash drive into a technology company that lists corporate behemoths such as GM, Ford, Philips, and Sony as its clients. His nimble approach to business means he never settles for status quo, but is always in search of the next big idea. While continuing to improve the interactive flash drive technology that enabled growth and acquisitions, Gigmark has been developing a new platform called Yakety App that was introduced into beta testing in October, and Yakety App Nonprofit, which launched in December. And the winner tonight is Gigmark. Gigmark's interactive flash drive technology provides companies with an interactive sales and marketing tool. The company's first corporate client was Philips Daybright. Gigmark saved the company $3.3 million in print cost by converting its 2,200-page catalog into a digital catalog on a flash drive, which in and of itself wasn't a game changer. What made GigMark USB drive different was that it could download new or updated content each time it was accessed, while also telling Daybright who was looking at the catalog, what pages they were looking at, how long they were there, and what videos they may have downloaded about the product, allowing for the sales staff to receive qualified leads. Well, since then, GigMark has provided similar solutions for GM, Ford, Sony, the Marines, and Allied Bank, just to name a few. GigMark is now expanding its assets to include Yakety Yak, new product that is tied to the company's current patents and looks to expand GigMark's market beyond the large corporations while providing a more turnkey platform and CMS for clients to use themselves. Here to accept the award is Parker Frost, founder and president of GigMark.
Thank you. I would like to start by thanking the Hollywood Foreign Press. What? What? This isn't the Golden Globes? But look at the stars in the room. We got Mike Edwards. Look how nice he looks. Wrong pocket. That was from last week. Thank you. I'd like to start by thanking the Chamber, John McNeely of Sword and Shield, for this award. I'd also like to congratulate the other two finalists, Joyce Spine and Functional Pathways, that we know very well. When we were nominated for Innovator Award this year, it made me stop and think where GigMark started and where we are today. GigMark is a software technology that provides never out-of-date information, robust analytics, and game-changing interactions between businesses and their customers. But I never thought of us as innovators. I had an idea for a product, determined that there was a need to the market, and then built the team to accomplish our goals. We started lean and mean and outsourced everything to digital media graphics. But with growth and hard work, we were able to acquire part of digital media graphics to secure our programming for the future. When we added the acquisition of Bluegill Creative this past summer, we had all the tools to grow, serve Knoxville and the world, and create more innovative products that we think can help the market. I would like to give special thanks to my GigMark partners, Mark Myers and Michael McIntyre, as without both of them, GigMark would probably still just be an idea in my head. I'd like to give a special shout out to my DMG partner, DMG Bluegill partner, Kurt Jenkins. Thanks for letting us buy in and be part of your 20-year-old company in Knoxville. We're proud to have a company in Knoxville that's 20 years old. And to the rest of our team, without you, none of this would be possible. As you know, I'm very tech challenged. As we sit here together enjoying our cocktails and our desserts, and hopefully the company of the people that are sitting at your table, please remember that we are to celebrate business in Knoxville. We are called Innovation Valley. But you don't have to be a PhD or work at the lab or UT to be an innovator. You have to have an idea, you have to make something or perfect something, and then have the passion to do it. This room is full of innovators that build businesses on being the best in their fields. So I want to challenge those folks. We never know where the next great company or idea is going to come from, but most of them, I bet, will tell you they need some help. So when you see those folks or hear about them in an up-and-coming article or magazine, when you run into them, don't just say, how's it going? Why don't you say, how can I help you? That 45 minutes of wisdom that you can impart on them and share over a lunch or a cup of coffee might make the difference in how these future companies impact Knoxville. And if you're like me, you love Knoxville. You're proud of where we are and you're very proud of where we're going. But all it takes is business stars, hence the joke about Golden Globes, which some of you got and some of you didn't, in the room to make it happen. In closing, I'd like to give special thanks to my wife, Lisa. I know that living with a habitual entrepreneur can be tough, but she is always there to support me and love me through the good times and the bad. I love you, baby. And to my dad, who always taught me with hard work and never taking no for an answer, anything is possible. Thanks again to the Chamber. I'm humbled and honored to win this award.
The next category is the Small Small Business Excellence Award, which is sponsored by BB&T. David Hancock, Market President, will join me on the stage. Past winners of this award include Construction Plus, Impact Associates, Dayton's Pest Control, Studio 4 Design, AC Entertainment, Partners Development, Sword and Shield Enterprises, All Occasion Party Rentals, and Design Innovations Architects. Small businesses make up more than 80% of the Chamber's membership. According to the Small Business Administration, small businesses can be credited with creating 2/3 of new jobs over the last 15 years. They are, no doubt, the backbone of our country's economy. The Small Business Excellence Award is presented to a business with 50 or fewer employees that has consistently grown its workforce and revenue and overcome obstacles, including access to capital, operational efficiency, control of expenses, customer loyalty, and distribution. The finalists for the Small Business Excellence Award are 3 Minute Magic Car Wash. Jim and Terry Rooney already had one successful business, NDI Group, when they launched 3 Minute Magic Car Wash back in 2005. NDI Group specializes in automotive detailing for new car shows. It provided the couple with insight into the new car wash technology that was on the horizon. So they opened their first car wash with 5 employees, promising customers a unique value proposition, a $3 car wash and free vacuums. The couple has now grown the business to 3 car washes and has 31 employees. Their focus on customer service and drive to continue to evolve the business has separated it from its competitors. Expo Quip Incorporated, a worldwide distributor of quality replacement parts and components for the construction and mining industry. Expo Quip was recognized in 2013 with the Minority-Owned Business Excellence Pinnacle Award. The company's product line includes engines, transmissions, undercarriages, ground engagement tools, hydraulics, and miscellaneous parts for machinery ranging from 2 tons to 720 tons. The company was founded in 1998 and employs 10 at its facility on Central Avenue Pike and does business with 35 different countries on 6 continents. Master Dry Foundation and Waterproofing Specialist, a locally owned and family-operated business that moved from London, Kentucky to Knoxville in 2009. Master Dry provides foundation repair, basement waterproofing, and crawl space repair. Since moving to Knoxville, the company has grown from 5 employees to 42 and has seen unprecedented growth in the industry and the market. It holds the largest market share among its competitors throughout East Tennessee and has aggressively increased sales revenues each of the last 4 years. And our winner tonight is Master Dry Foundation and Waterproofing Specialist. Josh Smith and Jonathan Babcock knew they needed Master Dry to be more than just another home improvement contractor. They implemented business process improvement and lean project management practices throughout the organization to set themselves apart. Their staff of 42 includes 2 electricians and a professional engineer in order to provide their customers with the highest quality service and allows them to not have to rely on subcontractors. The formula has certainly worked with Master Dry receiving the Super Service Award from Angie's List each of the last 3 years. The small business is as dedicated to its staff as it is to its customers, providing extensive training and opportunities for career advancement. Josh commented on the award application that they strive to, quote, not only get the right people on the bus, but also make sure they are in the right seat. It is that kind of commitment that has helped them grow their sales an average of 99.7% over the last 4 years. Here to accept the award, Josh Smith, the co-owner.
It's hard to follow that last guy. He was pretty good. I don't have a better speech. First, thank you to the Chamber, and congratulations to the other nominees. Quite honestly, as we came here, it's not often that small businesses like ours are acknowledged. Sometimes there's so much work that goes on behind the scenes that others don't see. And if you're in small business, you know what it's like. I stand here by myself, but not because of myself. My partner, Jonathan, we have our 2 longest-term employees with us here tonight, and our team are just fantastic. We've worked really hard to build the right team, and you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So we really appreciate them. You know, as we were talking tonight, we were reflecting about what it was like when we came to Knoxville, and the sacrifices that some of our employees had to make, and the many nights and the long weekends and things that they had to do. So again, I want to say hats off to our people, employees. We wouldn't be here without them. Finally, I'd like to just say I thank God. He makes me look so much smarter than I really am, and He allows me to live a life that I truly don't deserve. Thanks to the Chamber. Appreciate everybody.
More than 5 years ago, the Chamber, through its Innovation Valley initiative, launched the Propel Mentor Protege program for disadvantaged companies to help them develop their businesses and business relationships. The program has been very successful due to the commitment of the mentors who are giving their time and their energy to lend a helping hand and share some valuable knowledge. There's a list of the companies who are participating as mentors. You can find that on page 12 in tonight's program. But many of you are in the room tonight, and we'd like for you to stand so we can thank you and recognize you at this time. So please stand. Our next category is the Minority-Owned Business Excellence Award, sponsored by Covenant Health, and Dr. Mark Brown, Covenant Health's Chief Medical Officer, will join me on stage now. This award honors a minority-owned business that has produced outstanding business results and growth. Previous winners include Navarro Research and Engineering, Premier Building Maintenance Corporation, NetGain, ES&H, Visionary Solutions, Information International Associates, G2 Management and Engineering, HME Incorporated, Always More Janitorial Service, and ExpoQuip Incorporated. This year's finalists are H&T Enterprises, started by brothers William Hall and Joseph Talbert in 2002. H&T Enterprises has enjoyed steady growth as a facility maintenance and janitorial services provider. The business has averaged 4 new employees per year since its inception and now employs 43 people. Boasting an annual growth rate of approximately 30%, the company moved its facility in 2013 and doubled its square footage. Mainly servicing locally based federal and state facilities, H&T is looking to expand beyond Tennessee's borders, leading to significant growth projections. Markets Demand More, LLC. After relocating to Knoxville in 2008, May Mosley started Markets Demand More, a human resources and business consulting firm, to utilize her background with a Fortune 500 corporation in Wisconsin. She started the company by offering big business human resource ideas and concepts to small business owners. With the mission of "Our mission is your success," Markets Demand More helps businesses analyze existing conditions and develops a plan for addressing current and future business needs. The company has 3 employees and also works with 4 independent contractors. Security Walls. Established in Knoxville in 2003 by Juanita Walls, a retired FBI special agent, Security Walls provides comprehensive security solutions and investigative services to government and private sector clients. The company's client list includes hospitals, universities, museums, libraries, courthouses, city and county governments, utilities, law enforcement agencies, and corporate entities, in addition to providing services at Department of Defense and Department of Energy locations throughout the United States. Security Walls' growth has spiked significantly over the last 3 years, and it employs almost 400 individuals across the country. And tonight's winner is security walls. Providing a wide range of security services, including strategic planning, counterterrorism and emergency preparedness, physical protection for facilities and people, computer security, background investigations, and training and exercise development. Security Walls has won the Department of Energy's Voluntary Protection Program Star of Excellence in each of the last 4 years. Now, the core of its staff is comprised of highly trained professionals with extensive experience as certified armed security experts. The company's revenues have increased dramatically over the last 3 years, and projections for 2014 are double that of 2013, mainly due to the company being awarded the contract to provide armed security guard services at the Internal Revenue Service National Campus in Washington, D.C., as well as 3 IRS facilities in cities all across the country. Security Wall's long-term goal is to be a large, reputable, financially stable security firm recognized on a national basis for their quality of service, customer satisfaction, and business ethics. And here to accept the award is Juanita Walls, owner and chief manager of Security Walls.
Good afternoon, and this is really a surprise. As you can see, I don't have a piece of paper or a speech prepared. And I will apologize for the ugly picture that they put up there. We were really tired. As a small business, we really work long hours. Weekends, 7 days a week, you don't stop working. That's what it takes to make a successful business. I want to first thank Knoxville Chamber for recognizing us for the hard work. I also want to thank Covenant Health, Dr. Brown. I appreciate you considering us and voting for us for this award. And most of all, we want to thank God for being here, for being healthy, to be able to run the business. This is a family business. This is my husband, Rod Walls, my son, Cameron Walls. We're all one family in the business, and we've grown, and we have another family member who didn't come up, Roscoe. But I would like to thank everyone here for recognizing us and honoring us. And thank you so much.
Presented by LBMC, the next category recognizes women-owned businesses. Danielle Benson, Marketing Supervisor, is joining me on stage to present this award. The Woman-Owned Business Excellence Award is given to an outstanding East Tennessee woman-owned company that is independently owned, operated, and controlled by a female. The winner is selected based on a demonstrated ability to compete in a non-diverse field. This award category was established back in 2010, and past winners include Knoxville Comprehensive Breast Center, the Tomato Head, the Trust Company, and Management Solutions, LLC. And this year's finalists are Cannon & Cannon Incorporated. This consulting, engineering, and field surveying firm is celebrating its 18th year in business. Cannon & Cannon is focused on 4 practice groups: transportation and public works, municipal services, field surveying, and community development, and also provides construction management support to each group. Led by Angie Cannon, a chemical engineer, the company started out with 3 employees and now has 48 located in 2 states. Following the company's first year in business, it recorded just over $144,000 in net income. 18 years later, it recorded an annual revenue of just over $6.2 million. Harmony Family Center. Pam Wolf founded Harmony Adoptions back in 1996 following the adoption of her own 6-month-old baby from China. Under Pam's leadership, the nonprofit has evolved into a diverse agency that provides a wide array of services focused around its mission to serve children, families, and the community through counseling, education, and adoption. In 2011, to reflect an expanded scope, the organization changed its name to Harmony Family Center. Over the years, Harmony has secured more than $30 million in federal and state funding for programs, including a grant in 2012 that allowed the organization to renovate the former Camp Montvale to create Harmony Family Center at Montvale, which provides therapeutic family camps for adoptive children and their families. K-Tom Restaurant Supply Incorporated. In 1987, Tim and Patricia Bible were looking for a better way to supply restaurants they owned, and they ended up creating a company in their garage that has become a national force in their industry. The Bibles began to keep a stock of the items they ordered most often to avoid long shipping times. Other franchises began to buy from their reserves, transforming their garage into a showroom, and K-Tom was born. Now the company employs 89 and has secured a spot on Inc. magazine's list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America. And tonight's winner is K-Tom Restaurant Supply Incorporated. With the name derived from the middle names of her son and daughter, Patricia Bible has grown K-Tom into an industry leader. Following her husband's unexpected passing in 2001, Patricia stepped into the role of CEO and sole principal and became a trailblazer as a female executive in a male-dominated industry. K-Tom was one of the first restaurant supply companies to develop an e-commerce website, and ktom.com now offers more than 190,000 products, ranging from salt and pepper shakers to commercial refrigerators. In 2012, the company moved from its modestly sized 20,000 square foot distribution warehouse to a 100,000 square foot facility on 20 acres in Kodak, allowing them to stock tens of thousands of products and offering many for same-day shipping. In the last 5 years, 58 jobs have been created by the company, helping the company garner recognition on Inc. magazine's 2013 Higher Power Awards list. K-Tom is also boasting 3-year revenue growth of 186%. With innovative concepts such as the Contract and Design Department and the K-Tom Intelligence Center, it is apparent the company is positioned for continued growth. And here to accept the award is Patricia Bible, founder, CEO, and president of K-Tom.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Where's Mike Edwards? I told you I'd make you proud, even though I didn't come to Knoxville. Love you, guy. Wow, what an honor to be chosen for this highly sought-after award. My many thanks to my special partner, BB&T, and the Knoxville Chamber of Commerce for sponsoring this event. For 10 years, our business community has enjoyed the recognition of East Tennessee through this Pinnacle Award. My hat's off to Pam and Angie, who have worked equally hard to grow strong and viable business entities. The three of us share a common bond of a very humble beginning at a small kitchen table with pen in hand and a huge dream planted deep within our hearts. I'm in awe of what Pam Wolf has accomplished at Harmony Family Center and finding second chances for many, many children. And Angie, you've left the imprint of Cannon & Cannon on countless buildings and projects across our great state. One of us winning is winning for all. Thank you, Team K-Tom, right back there. Woo, woo, woo. For believing in me and supporting my vision as we have accomplished this milestone together. K-Tom is not about me, Patricia Bible, but it clearly is about everyone within our circle of influence and persistently and passionately puts their best foot forward each and every day to ensure our success. This amazing award validates the hard work and sacrifice that was necessary to attain the dream that God planted in my heart. Has it been easy? Absolutely not. It's really hard. So let me briefly share some of the experiences we have encountered as a team so that you might understand the struggles, all struggles, can be overcome. In 2001, I lost the love of my life, the father of my children, my business partner, and I stood there like I was standing on a blank piece of paper saying, what's next? How do I reconnect? Where do I go? In 2006, KTOM.com was hijacked, but we as a team worked tirelessly to salvage our company. In 2009, we all knew what happened in '08. We were all standing there saying, oh my gosh, what lies ahead? Do we pull back? Do we stay stagnant? Or are we bold and move forward? So the team came together and the choice was made. Throw the dice. And we did, and we all said we'll put everything we have in the pot to see if we can make it go, because we so strongly believed. In 2012, we relocated KTOM Restaurant Supply 2 counties and 1 hour away. We picked up 25 years of memories and a lot of dust and moved westward, leaving behind a 26,000 square foot building and looking ahead to a 100,000 square foot corporate headquarters. But then there was 2013, another black day. The cancer battle began. But in 2014, let me say, I can praisefully that together with a lot of support from many of you, my business associates, a world-class cancer center here in Knoxville, Team KTOM, and my family, I now qualify as a survivor, as many of you do. So yes, it is hard, but so very, very worth the many struggles. So thank you once again to my friends at BB&T and my chamber family from here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Let me close with one of my favorite quotes. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford spoke those famous words. Believe in yourself and the talents that God has given each of you. And one more thank you to East Tennessee and especially Knoxville for capturing the hearts of my children and my grandson who have chosen to call Knoxville their home. Thank you.
The Knoxville Chamber recognizes that there are companies in our community that have earned a special status because of their tremendous success. These companies have developed a unique place in their industry segment and have become recognized across the region, the nation, and sometimes globally. They have also become ambassadors for the rest of Knoxville and demonstrate the tremendous business possibilities in our region. The Business Excellence Awards are presented to companies headquartered here in East Tennessee or to companies that have a significant presence here. These winners have shown remarkable profitability, growth, and stability. There will be 2 winners in this category, one for companies with 51 to 200 employees and another for companies with more than 200 employees. Rhonda Rice, the Executive Vice President of the Knoxville Chamber, will be joining me on stage right now. Past winners of this award are Molecular Pathology Laboratory Network, Merit Construction, Prestige Cleaners, Analysis and Measurement Systems, Pershing Yoakley and Associates, Consolidated Products, and Aquachem. The finalists for the 2014 Midsize Business Excellence Award are Culture and Justice. Sam Coulter and Ron Justice started Coulter and Justice in 1993 when Ernst & Young decided to close its Knoxville office, where they were both partners at the time. They bought the local practice and started Coulter and Justice, offering audit and tax compliance services with 17 employees, all of whom transitioned with them from Ernst & Young. The firm's growth has been steady and strong with the addition of business valuation services in 1996, the purchase of a wealth advisory firm in 2005, and the construction of a new building in 2008. Harper Auto Square. Tom Harper opened his first dealership in 1981 with the Porsche, Audi, and Jaguar brands and 12 employees. Today, Harper Auto Square employs 161 people and offers a total of 7 brands: Porsche, Audi, Jaguar, Volkswagen, Infiniti, Acura, and most recently, Fiat. Audi, Porsche, and Jaguar all celebrated record-breaking years in 2013, and the entire auto group has had back-to-back record years in profits and sales revenue. Harper has 5 state-of-the-art dealerships and plans for more than 2, with a combined investment in facilities of over $25 million. Visionary Solutions. Since winning the Minority-Owned Business Excellence Pinnacle Award back in 2008, Kavanaugh Mims has continued to grow a company he started along with D. Markalonis back in 2000. Specializing in the transportation of low-level radioactive material for disposal and other related services, this company has quadrupled its revenues since 2004. It now employs 75 and has offices on both the East and West Coasts. In 2013, the company invested in a new facility, taking over an abandoned lumber mill facility in Hardin Valley that included 3 warehouses and a large transportation terminal. The 2014 Business Excellence Award for mid-sized businesses goes to Culture and Justice. The firm that is now Culture and Justice PC began back in the 1930s in Knoxville and operated as the Knoxville office of Ernst & Young from the 1950s to 1993. In 1993, Ernst & Young partners Sam Coulter and Ron Justice acquired the Knoxville practice after Ernst & Young decided this market was too small, not part of its strategic vision. Coulter and Justice started with 2 principals and 17 employees and recorded $1 million in revenue after its first year. 21 years later, that firm has grown into a company with 14 principals, 70 staff members, and revenues exceeding $10 million. The firm's employee retention rate is exceptional for its industry, averaging almost 95%. As Coulter and Justice has grown, so has its service offerings, which now include audit, tax, wealth management, litigation support, valuation and transaction advisory, and a long list of specialty services. Here to accept the award is Sam Coulter and Mike Parton.
We really weren't expecting to win tonight with other finalists in our category like Visionary Solutions, which is a terrific client, and we're so impressed by Kavanaugh Mims and Dee and the team there. And I'm a longtime customer of Harper's Auto Square and very impressed by that company and can't believe we beat a Porsche tonight. I almost don't know what to say. I don't have anything prepared, but those of you that know me know I'll think of something. Let me start with this. First, thanks to Robin Wilhoit for having the mic at the right level. I don't have to figure it out. We so appreciate the Chamber and the sponsors of this event. I've been here many times as an attendee and been so impressed by the companies and the effort that goes into recognizing Knoxville area businesses. And it's a tremendous honor to be here tonight and to be up here. By the way, it feels pretty terrific right now for those of you that haven't been here. Let me add a second thanks to Sam Coulter and Ron Justice for having the vision in 1993 to take a chance on Knoxville, to take a chance on our group, and take a chance on our people and our clients, and it's been a wonderful 21 years. I'd like to follow that by thanking our clients, many of whom are finalists tonight, past winners, our friends in this room. We feel so incredibly fortunate that you place your trust and confidence in us and give us the opportunity to serve you, and we thank you every day for that. And lastly, I'd like to thank the employees of Coulter and Justice, past and present, because without them, none of this would be possible, and we owe everything that Coulter and Justice is to the people who make it such a special place every day. Thank you, Knoxville. Thank you, Chamber, and thank you.
Coming now to present the Large Business Excellence Award is John Sharp, CEO of ARG Financial Staffing. Once again, this award category is for companies with more than 200 employees. Past winners of this award include Scripps Networks Interactive, Pilot Flying J, Bandit Lights, Cherokee Distributing, Oak Ridge National Laboratory, Cellular Cells, and Caris Healthcare. And the 2014 finalists for the Large Business Excellence Award are 21st Mortgage Corporation, founded and established in downtown Knoxville in 1995. This company started with 3 shareholders and 1 employee and has grown to 649 team members. In 2003, 21st Mortgage became a Berkshire Hathaway company after being bought by Clayton Homes, and with that backing, now ranks as the largest provider of financing for manufactured home buyers. The number of mortgages the company owns or services has gone from 0 at its inception to more than 173,000 today, and those mortgages are valued at more than $7.5 billion. Cornerstone of Recovery. Incorporated and licensed in 1989 as a 22-bed private alcohol and drug rehabilitation facility, Cornerstone of Recovery has grown to an 88-bed facility that now employs 242 people in Knoxville and a dozen more in Columbus, Ohio. The treatment center offers 5 levels of care, including medical detoxification, inpatient programs, intensive outpatient programs, supportive living, and aftercare services. 5 years ago, Cornerstone began offering non-narcotic pain management services as well. U.S. Cellular. For more than 28 years, U.S. Cellular has built upon its local roots and grown to serve the communication and lifestyle needs of this region. In 1999, the cellular communications provider opened a nearly 98,000 square foot customer care and national data center off Dutchtown Road. The company now employs more than 850 people across East Tennessee, including more than 400 at the customer care center, and makes a significant economic impact on this region. The West Knoxville Data Center recently underwent a $12 million expansion to support high-speed data and next-generation technology. J.D. Power & Associates named U.S. Cellular a customer champion in 2011, 2012, and 2014. And tonight's winner is 21st Mortgage. Founded in 1995 by Tim Williams, Richard Ray, and James Connor, 21st Mortgage is a homegrown business that has helped buoy downtown Knoxville's renaissance. In 2002, the company purchased One Center Square office building on Market Square, and since then, its 600-plus employees now eat and play downtown, and many of them call it home. Since 2006, 21st Mortgage has been the largest employer of graduates from the University of Tennessee, Maryville College, and East Tennessee State University. They are focused on developing their staff to become managers and experts in the industry. Team members' average yearly income exceeds $45,000, plus a wide array of benefits, including health club memberships, not only for the team member, but for their families as well. 21st Mortgage is dedicated to the community, and it encourages its employees to be engaged and active as well. The company provides significant financial support and are volunteers for organizations such as the United Way, Boys and Girls Club, Knoxville Symphony, Second Harvest, Character Counts, and educationally focused organizations such as Tennessee Achieves, which it helped establish. Here to accept the award is Tim Williams, CEO of 21st Mortgage.
Rhonda, it seems like everybody else knew they were going to win. Nobody told me we were going to win. They were all prepared for a speech. But thank you. Thank the Chamber. Congratulate the other finalists. We've been a nominee a couple of times, and so we shouldn't win because you'll quit talking about us now. Cornerstone and U.S. Cellular, congratulations. I want to recognize the 21st Mortgage team members, 650 team members located in downtown Knoxville. Knoxville is a great place to have a business. It's a great labor force. We couldn't build our business without having access to a great group of people to work with, and Knoxville is really special. Amy said I should thank my wife because other people did, so my wife's Amy. I want a special thanks to my co-partner, co-founder, Rich Ray. So in '94, Rich retired from Clayton Homes. He was CFO, and I was president of Vanderbilt Mortgage, and we had built that company to $1.5 billion, and it was a great job. And Rich suggested that we should start a new mortgage company because he was out consulting with other big players in the industry, and they were all wanting to be like Clayton Homes and have their own mortgage company. And there were 60 other companies in the business, and Rich says it's really easy and there's lots of business out there, and we can grow this business. And so we did. In '95, we started this company, and we're the only one of those 60 that's still in business today. So it was, Rich, thank you. Took a little risk. But to grow a business, you've got to have some luck, and you've got to have a lot of support, and we have had that throughout our company and the history of this business. Rich, you want to add some words? You're doing great. Thank you. Well, thank you all for recognizing our company, and thanks again for the 650 team members at 21st Mortgage.
In 2011, the Knoxville Chamber gave out its inaugural Lifetime Achievement Award to Blair Trimble, a retired executive from Gerdau who had served the Chamber in various roles over several decades. Well, this award is not given on an annual basis, nor is it given without great consideration. It is given to an individual who has exhibited a history of distinguished service to the Chamber. Honorees of this award have dedicated tireless hours to helping ensure the organization is serving the business community appropriately and effectively. This time, I'd like to welcome Mike Edwards, President and CEO of the Knoxville Chamber, to come up and recognize the newest recipient of this prestigious award.
The Knoxville Chamber is extremely pleased tonight to honor Dr. Joe Johnson with the Chamber's Lifetime Achievement Award. Dr. Johnson currently sits on the Knoxville Chamber's Finance Committee, where he has served for 15 years. He has been engaged in the Chamber since 1989. He served, as you all know, as the University of Tennessee president from 1991 to 99, and then again briefly in '03. Dr. Johnson now holds the title of President Emeritus. Dr. Johnson, I don't recall that '03 being that briefly, feeling like. He's always been a strong proponent of Knoxville business and recognized early on in his tenure at UT the importance of symbiotic relationship between the university and business community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Dr. Joe Johnson, a true Tennessee legend.
Mike Edwards and Chamber and all of you fine folks, thank you so much. If being from rural northwest Alabama, I don't know what symbiotic means. I think it's some adulterous phrase that Edwards dreamed up, which he has a great knack of doing. It is truly an honor to receive this recognition, particularly sitting here tonight with all the companies in this area who have been recognized and honored in a wonderful way. And one day I'm going to get to where I can speak as well as Robin, but I can't get rid of rural West Alabama. But this is a wonderful evening. Your chamber does a fantastic job. You might wonder why I've been on the finance committee for 15 years. Edward says I'm the only non-banker, non-accountant on that committee, and sometimes we need some sense. So thank you all a lot. It's good to be with you tonight.
Congratulations, Dr. Johnson, so deserving. Before we move on to the Young Entrepreneur Award, the Chamber's Board of Directors felt it was important during an evening where we are celebrating business and business people that we take just a brief moment to recognize young professionals who may not be at risk in their business but are making a significant impact on both their companies they work for and the entire community. The Greater Knoxville Business Journal launched the 40 Under 40 Awards 5 years ago, and it is only fitting that we recognize these individuals as well tonight. They are the future leaders of our business community. You'll find a list of this year's honorees on page 9 of the program. Be sure to check that out. But I would like to ask if any current or past 40 Under 40 honorees are in the audience, please stand up so we can recognize you as well. Congratulations. The Young Entrepreneur Award recognizes the next generation of great business leaders. Dr. James Roberto, Associate Laboratory Director at Oak Ridge National Laboratory, the sponsor of this award, will be joining me on the stage now. This award honors a professional who is 40 or younger, who is on track to be one of tomorrow's top business and community leaders. The winner will have started or be at risk in ownership of his or her business. Past winners are John Tolsma, Jimmy Rotifer, Chuck Witkowski, Chris Van Beek, Sean Christman, Sarah Hedstrom, Brian Winter, Parker Frost, and Matt Tunstall. And the finalists for the 2014 Young Entrepreneur Award are Devin Driscoll. While working as a trainer at Fort Sanders Fitness Complex in 2007, Devin identified a missed opportunity here in the Knoxville market: performance enhancement. After doing some research, he opened Next Level Training, which offers performance enhancement training, boot camps, basketball and football skills training, nutritional guidance, physical therapy, and personal training services. His business now employs more than 20 people and operates out of a 25,000 square foot facility off Level Road. Next Level staff is working with thousands of athletes each week, and their Morning in Motion program was recognized by President Obama as the top K-12 fitness program in the country. Joseph Nother. The entrepreneurial spirit consumed Joseph at an early age. He started his own graphic design business in high school, which helped him finance college and allowed him to help his family during some financial setbacks. He and high school friend Brandon Rochelle worked together on several design and branding projects before deciding to officially incorporate Design Century. That was back in 2003. And by 2005, that firm had become the agency of record for the state of Tennessee's Department of Tourist Development, which catapulted the young company. Design Century now has a staff of 30 and has made its debut on the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in 2013. John Sharp. In 2002, John Sharp founded StaffSource, a professional recruiting and staffing services agency. Well, since then, he has added several subsidiaries, including ARG Financial Staffing, Southeastern Technology Consultants, and ARG Executive Search. In 2012, he identified an additional opportunity and started a new company, StaffSource Employee Solutions, which is focused on providing comprehensive employment solutions ranging from payroll services to employee administration management. He is the sole owner of all the entities. The StaffSource team is one of the most stable recruiting teams in the industry, touting minimal turnover since the company's inception. The temporary placement team has helped staff over 2,000 professionals, and the direct hire team has staffed over 370 positions, exceeding $10 million in annual compensation. And the 2014 Young Entrepreneur Award winner is John Sharp, StaffSource LLC. All great entrepreneurs not only have vision, but also have a willingness to take a chance. And John Sharp is certainly no exception. Risking his own money, time and time again, John has launched multiple successful entities with a focus on the human resources industry. StaffSource LLC has been named to the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing private companies, recording an average growth rate over the last 5 years of 40%, while growing into a $5 million entity that employs 15. StaffSource was also recognized by the Knoxville News Sentinel in the 2013 with its Reader's Choice Award for staffing firms. John, before we turn it over to you, we have a special message that I know you would like to hear. So at this time, turn your attention to the screens on either side.
Hi, I'm Jim Wong. I've been in the staffing industry for 20 years now, and I've owned a business for approximately 14 years. I've known John Sharp for many years. However, it's been in the last 7 years that John Sharp and I have gotten to know each other. I've worked as John's business advisor for the last 7 years. I've advised John on strategic management, operations, sales, and business development. And I will tell you that the last 7 years working with John Sharp has been a whole lot of fun. John, congratulations on winning the 2014 Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. You are well deserving of this award. The definition, John, of an entrepreneur is someone who owns a business and takes on an abundant amount of risk and builds that business. Sometimes it's confused with someone who just owns a small business. John, you're more than just an entrepreneur and a small business owner. John, you are an outstanding professional manager and leader, and you are growing a business that is well respected in not just the staffing industry, but all of the business community. John, congratulations to you and your team for winning the 2014 Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Now, the young portion, that's debatable, and I hear that they just snuck it in under the wire. So, congratulations and enjoy your evening.
And with that, John Sharp, our award winner, 2014 Young Entrepreneur Award winner.
It's an honor to be up here tonight. It's an honor to be selected as the 2014 Young Entrepreneur Award recipient. You know, when I first heard that Devin and Joseph were the finalists, I knew I was in good company and grateful to be considered in that class. Also, I want to thank real quickly the Chamber for hosting tonight's event, as well as UT Battelle for presenting the award. A couple of other things is, Mike Parton talked about walking around the room and seeing all our clients. We did the same thing tonight. What we do, doesn't start without the opportunity to serve our clients, and we're grateful for that. The second thing, we, as an organization, we've experienced dramatic growth. It's been a lot of fun, but as anybody that's built and grown a business and invested in it, invested in the people, man, we practice what we preach. I work around some of the best talent that we have in Knoxville and East Tennessee. My team, really it's an honor to come to work with you every day and to call them colleagues. I get a lot of praise for a lot of their work at the end of the day is what it amounts to. But truly, we practice what we preach, and we really invest in our people, and it pays off. And then lastly, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Julie. Anytime you're at risk, it feels like a roller coaster. I heard we were at a conference one time over in Charlotte, I think a couple of years ago, and a guy kept calling it the ride. And it really is. It's a ride. It's a ton of fun, but there's highs and lows, and I appreciate all your love and support as we've gone through the years. God bless you. Thank you.
Tonight's final award is the James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award, sponsored by Prestige Cleaners. Eddie Manis, owner of Prestige, will be joining me on the stage to present the award. Past honorees are James A. Haslam II, Rodney Lawler, Bill Sansom, Pete DeBusk, Mike Campbell, Sam Furrow, Jim Clayton, Larry Martin, and Raja Jabran. The James A. Haslam II Chairman Leadership Award is presented to a longtime business leader who exhibits strength and character, resolve, commitment to the community, and exemplary success in business. Tonight's honoree is no stranger to the Pinnacle Awards. His company was recognized with the Innovator Award in 2006 and the Impact Award in 2013. It is only fitting that he be recognized with the James A. Haslam II Chairman's Leadership Award because he embodies its very essence. This year's recipient of this prestigious award is Randy Boyd. And you can stay right there because, Randy, you have become one of Knoxville's most well-established business leaders. His company, Radio Systems Corporation, which he started here in Knoxville in 1991, has over 630 associates worldwide with offices in 7 countries. The company produces over 4,600 pet products under brand names such as Invisible Fence, Pet Safe, and Sport Dog. It is a privately held company with sales over $350 million. Randy's commitment to our community has been profoundly generous. We would be here for a very long time if we outlined every community effort that he's been involved with or the impact he has had. Ranging from dog parks to community school programs to nonprofit organizations, Randy has left an imprint. He'll be serving this year as the campaign chair for the United Way, impacting even more organizations that make this a better community. His passion for education has helped increase accessibility and opportunity for our area and our entire state. He was one of the founders of the Knox Achieves program, which was so successful it was used as the model for a statewide program now called Tennessee Achieves. He has spent over a year working for Governor Bill Haslam pro bono as his special advisor on higher education, helping launch the Drive to 55 campaign, which sets a goal of increasing the percentage of Tennesseans with college degrees or certifications by 55% by the year 2025. It is a lofty goal, but one that is critical to our state's economic development and workforce. Speaking of Governor Haslam, please direct your attention to the screens for a very special message.
Congratulations to everyone involved in the 10th Annual Pinnacle Business Awards. It's been a great 10 years of accomplishments, and the Knoxville Chamber has done a tremendous job. But you know, this year it's extra special for me personally that the James A. Haslam II Leadership Award goes to Randy Boyd. Randy deserves this honor after all of his success in business, but here in state government, we've seen Randy give back in an extraordinary way that's benefiting all Tennesseans. As a special assistant with no pay for our work in higher education, Randy has devoted his time and his energy and his creativity in ways that will help many Tennesseans get a college education that they might never have thought possible. Thank you for such exceptional service, Randy. Tennessee is fortunate to have your commitment, and I personally will always be grateful. Congratulations on this very special honor.
And with that, Randy, please come forward. Congratulations on being the Chairman's Leadership Award winner.
Well, thank you, everyone. I was just thinking this is kind of bittersweet because actually I applied for the Young Entrepreneurs Award, and I was disqualified. But still, this is a really great recognition, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate the Chamber, Mike, Rhonda, and everybody that was involved. I did want to have one little disclaimer. If anybody looked in the program, you saw on the selection committee, Jenny Boyd was one of the selection committees, and some of you are thinking, this thing's rigged. But she told me coming over that she didn't get to vote on this particular position. I'm not sure exactly how it happened. Maybe Mr. Haslam had a role to do with choosing it. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you all for this great honor. It's really a special honor to be receiving it with so many of my friends. So Tim Tim Williams and Rich Ray, who helped start Tennessee Achieves, which the governor referenced as Tennessee Promise. We wouldn't have done that without their inspiration and support at the very start. The Drive to 55, the logo, the brand, the Tennessee Promise was all done by Design Sensory, who was also nominated for award. And then, of course, Dr. Joe Johnson, he and I are co-conspirators on Boy Scouts and numerous other things, and so it's just great to be here with all of you guys. So I'm thinking, we should probably all have a round of drinks at the Boyd's Jig and Reel. Tim Williams said that he would pick up the first round, so we'll look forward to seeing you all there. So the only thing keeping us from that first round is me talking, so I'll be very short and just say 2 other quick thank yous. One, to my team. Everything that I've ever gotten was a result of being able to surround myself with some brilliant people. At the state, with the governor's team, at Tennessee Achieves, I got some brilliant people working with me there. And then, of course, Radio Systems, which is my pride and joy. And I got some of my representatives here, but those guys do all the work. It always feels a little odd to get a personal award. I know back at the office, the guys are thinking, why are they giving him an award? He doesn't actually do anything anymore. But anyway, so it's on their behalf that I received this. And then lastly, it's a special award because it's named after Big Jim, James Haslam. Everybody in this room knows what an impact he's had in our community. And, I think about some of the things I've tried to do in the community. It's just been to try to live up to the standard that he's set for us. And there's no way, if I live another 100 years, that I could ever do 1/10 of the things that he's done for our community. But I'm inspired that all of us together, working together, we can carry that torch that he's lit for us. And so I'm optimistic about our future of our community because what he started and because of all the passion that everybody in this room has. So I'm particularly honored to be receiving it for him, or in his award. I think if he were here, he would acknowledge that there wouldn't be a James Haslam Award if there wasn't a Natalie Haslam championing him and encouraging him and supporting him the whole way. I wouldn't be here receiving an award under his name if it wasn't for my wife, Jenny Boyd, who supports me every day, even if I get up at 4:30 and wake the dog and all the other things she has to put up with. So Jenny and sweetie, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you all.
All right, with that, I would like to ask Norman McRae, CEO of Caris Healthcare, to come forward. He's going to lead us in our Toast to Excellence, and we would like all of our winners to come back up on the stage for this toast. Please leave your awards at the table and just grab a glass of champagne or tea or water, whatever you can grab, and make your way on up to the stage, if you will, at this time. All of our winners tonight.
Caris Healthcare was honored with winning the Large Business Award last year, and I know exactly how tonight's winners feel who've joined me on stage. There's a sense of accomplishment that is garnered from being honored by your peers because it is your peers who know exactly how hard you have worked to be here. I encourage each of you to exhale, and soak in what an honor this means. Spend tonight celebrating your success with your coworkers, family, and friends. Because as we all know, success is a journey, not a destination. And the journey will continue tomorrow morning when we get up and start working to make our businesses and our community even better, to continue to strive for excellence. So tonight, let's raise a glass for these fine folks and a toast to excellence. Thank you for the thousands of jobs that you've created here in East Tennessee. So congratulations to all tonight's winners, and thank you for all you do in the community.
And congratulations to each and every one of you. And at this time, you all can make your way back to your tables. While you're leaving the stage, I'd like to direct your attention to the tables flanking the stairs of this front stage. As the evening, picture, we have to get that all-important picture for sure. And as they're doing that,
Get behind if we got to squeeze together. Let me get in the back. Put the back guys in the back. We're taking a photo. Sharp, get in the back. I want you in the middle. Right here. Yeah, let's get the lady. Hey, Tom, get in here in the middle. Here we go. Yeah, box up.
this is our entertainment for the evening.
Gingers unite.
Beautiful. Congratulations once again. And as I mentioned, you may want to check at these tables up in front of me, because what you'll see are framed commemorative covers of the Greater Knoxville Business Journal. They have been revealed for each one of our winners tonight. These are gifts for each of tonight's winners, and we want to make sure you pick yours up at the conclusion of the event. Also, just a wonderful keepsake. Also, everyone exits this evening. If you will make sure to grab a copy of the brand new edition of the Knoxville Business Journal. It is hot off the presses, folks, and there's a story highlighting each of tonight's winner in the Chamber's newsletter, Commerce, which is located, as always, on the last 12 pages of the publication. Now, before we end the evening, please join me in giving one big, loud round of applause to our winners tonight. Thank you for what you are doing to make Knoxville a wonderful place to call home. And we would certainly be remiss if we did not acknowledge our sponsors for this evening: BB&T, Caris Healthcare, the Greater Knoxville Business Journal, News Talk 98.7, DMG Bluegill, Bandit Lights, Sound Ventures, and Prestige Tuxedo. And our award sponsors this evening: ARG Financial Staffing, Covenant Health, LBMC, Publix, Sword and Shield Enterprise Security, Prestige Cleaners, and UT Battelle. And as you go out tonight, I hope that you will certainly reflect on these inspiring stories of the 2014 Pinnacle Business Award finalists and the winners. And as you work throughout the next year, just pause and occasionally celebrate the business and the contributions that they make to our community. You all do fantastic things for East Tennessee, and you are making Knoxville America's best business address. That's our goal, and I think we are fast achieving it. So thank you once again for being here. Have a great night. Safe travels home.